time now to meet our graduates. We will have our processional. Graduates will be coming in from my right, down the path, and then finally up the center aisle before taking their seat. Graduate Lena Aiken with escort Donovan McPherson. Lena was very involved in our social justice group, helped with the grade 12 yearbook, and took part in this year's drama production. Graduate Griffin Anderson with escort Sienna Gwenison. Griff took part in numerous sports and was captain of the high school hockey team.
I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave.
Graduate Jess Baker with escort Katrina Van Dam. Jess had a lead role in our drama production this year titled Villain School.
I was still young.
Graduate Landon Bowman with graduate Brooke Potvin. Landon is our expert on anything that is related to bees. He also took part in a variety of sports and was very helpful around the school this year. Brooke took part in many sports as well and volunteered her time at the Glenboro Personal Care Home.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink.
Graduate Kelby Deal with escort Sophia Anderson. Kelby took part in a variety of sports this year and was co-sports rep on the high school student council.
And the stars above, moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and I.
Graduate Anna Forbes with graduate Preston Shearer. Anna was co-president of the high school student council, involved in sports, and also volunteered at Sarah's Pantry. Preston played almost every sport that we offer at Glenboro School and was also co-sports rep. Graduate Jane McLean with escort Duncan McLean. Jane has extremely high academics while taking a heavy course load and participating in many sports at Glenboro School. Graduate Tyson Naismith with escort Tayden Lalonde. Tyson was manager of the basketball team and a tremendous student educational assistant in the grade 3-4 classroom this year. Graduate Trinity Nordal with escort Avon Zeidel. Trinity was a member of the silver medalist Panther volleyball team. Graduate Tristan Radford. Tristan was our workout warrior as he dedicated a lot of time to the workout room at Glenboro School. Graduate Taryn Richmond with graduate Michael Whitting. Taryn was co-president of the high school student council and helped with the grade 12 yearbook. Mike played many sports, took high academic classes while doing an apprenticeship at H&L Motors. Graduate Marley Rutherford with escort Drew Shields. Marley played a pivotal role on many Panther sports teams and participated in the school drama.
I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up. Still growing up.
Graduate Lexi Shear with escort Landon Gwenison. Lexi dominated athletics this year, winning provincial gold in javelin and also was provincial basketball MVP. Graduate Rylan Trulove with graduate Kendra Whitting. Rylan was a key member of the Glenboro Panther varsity boys basketball team that captured the provincial finalist banner this past year. Kendra is a very high-achieving student who also curled, helped with the grade 12 yearbook, and had a key role in the drama production. She recently received the top mark in the division on her provincial pre-cal exam with 98%. Graduate Hope Watson with escort Niore Okane. Hope spent her early mornings making breakfast for a few elementary school students and was a key part of the Social Justice Club. Graduate Hayden Young. Hayden took many high academic classes and was phenomenal in this year's drama production.
Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future. Thinking about the past while missing out on that.
Congratulations, graduates. Today is a day for you to celebrate your accomplishments for not only this school year, but throughout your school years. 13 years of school have landed you here today, and whether you've attended Glenboro School for 3 years or 13 years, today you will be a Glenboro School graduate. And tomorrow, you will be a Glenboro School alumni. Let that soak in. Look out at the crowd here today, the parents, family, friends, staff, and community members that are all so proud of you. It is a day of new beginnings and also a day of reflection. I hope you take it all in and don't rush through your high school graduation. Talk to your classmates, let your family and friends know that you appreciate their support, and celebrate today you're a graduate of Glenboro School. Think back to that first day of school. Were you nervous, excited, scared? As a kindergarten student, the world had so many possibilities. You could have been a doctor, a firefighter, a police officer, a hockey player, or I know for one of you, your aspirations were to be a duck. That seems like so long ago, yet for so many in the crowd, they still see that kindergarten child getting ready to take on the world. You have spent so many hours finishing assignments, preparing for the big game, practicing lines for the drama production, and today we celebrate these efforts. But don't forget about that kindergarten kid with the whole world in front of them. They are also proud of you today. And things haven't changed that much. You're leaving here with nothing but possibilities in front of you. If you're going on to post-secondary education next year, taking a year off before going to post-secondary, if you're entering the workforce, I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Wherever life takes you, no matter how successful you become, be humble and treat people the way you would like to be treated. Never be too important to acknowledge someone or hold the door open for someone. Graduates, congratulations on your school achievements and all the best in your future endeavors. I'm going to turn things over to the very capable Mr. Zadarosby and the other Glenboro School staff members. Take off my principal hat, and I'm going to go be a dad today. Thank you very much, everyone.
Called me capable, but then had a little bit of trouble here. And I do appreciate that he took his principal hat off without me or Mrs. G asking him to take his hat off, so it's a good start to the day. Okay, again, welcome everybody to the graduation ceremony. I'm happy to help out and let Mr. Deal just kind of take it in today, but bear with me because it's my first and maybe only time doing this job. So first, I'd like to welcome to the stage school trustee Jenny Parsonage for greetings from Prairie Spirit School Division.
How's this? Good? Keep going? Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor. It is. Technical difficulties.
2 minutes in, we're done.
How about now? Okay, I'm getting thumbs up. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor today to congratulate each graduate on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Prairie Spirit School Division. Keep going? Okay. And also to join in celebrating your success and achievements. Over the course of your studies, you have proven yourselves to be determined, adaptable, and persevering. The board would also like to express our gratitude to the dedicated teachers and school staff at Glenboro School, who have again worked hard to provide the education and skills that will help you succeed. As in past years, I'd like to offer a very brief book report to the graduating class of 2024. 2 minutes tops, I promise. The book, The Art of Happiness, written by the 14th Dalai Lama and psychiatrist Howard Cutler, had a profound impact on me shortly after my own high school graduation. After graduation, I had left home and joined the Army. I was not too sure yet what life was about, and I happened to pick up this book while visiting my aunt. The idea that most stuck with me is the Dalai Lama's belief that, quote, the very purpose of our life is to seek happiness, and that happiness is determined more by one's state of mind than by external events, end quote. Studies have shown that very few external events permanently change someone's baseline level of happiness. A better job or a new car might temporarily boost your level of happiness for a few weeks. On the other hand, a setback at school or work or a stressful health diagnosis might take the winds out of your sails for a time. But in both cases, you will typically return to the same degree of happiness as before that event. As it turns out, the biggest determinant of your own baseline level of happiness is internal. It's your state of mind. It's how you think of yourself and your sense of self-worth and dignity, how you think of those around you and your sense of compassion, and how you face the natural suffering that is inevitable in everyone's life. The book goes on for about 300 pages to discuss ways to shift your perspective with the goal of increasing your own baseline level of happiness. But I have a feeling that today you'd all be happiest if I just stopped here. So in closing, the Board of Trustees hopes that you share our belief that learning is a lifelong process and that you feel confident and capable as you continue on your journey, wherever that may take you. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations and enjoy your celebrations with friends and family on this momentous day.
Thank you very much, Jenny. This time we're going to start presenting our awards and scholarships. Just to kind of keep it moving, I'm just going to ask if you're one of the presenters and kind of see that you're next on the list, if you just kind of make your way to the, as Mrs. Wallace is doing, and Mrs. Myers, maybe will help you kind of get organized as well. Okay, so our first awards of the day are the Academic Honor Roll certificates. These are awarded to a student who has achieved an overall average of 80% or higher, with no mark lower than 70%. And Mrs. Wallace is going to present those.
So on Academic Honor Roll, we have, maybe just hold your applause till the end of the list. We have Lena Aitken, Jess Baker, Trinity Nordell, Preston Shearer, Ryland Truelove, Michael Whitting, and Hayden Young. Come on up, grads. There we go. Oh, it doesn't like the stand. Try that again. Okay, next we have Academic Honor Roll with Distinction, which is awarded to a student who has achieved an overall average of 90% or higher with no mark lower than 80%. So we have Anna Forbes, Jane McLean, and Kendra Whitting. Go. Next, we have grade 12 academic letters, and this is awarded to a student who has achieved a mark of 80% or higher in 5 of the 40S level academic courses. So we have Jess Baker, Anna Forbes, Jane McLean, Brooke Potvin, Rylan Truelove, Kendra Whitting, and Michael Whitting.
Okay, next we're going to do something a little different than we've done in the past, and we're actually going to be giving out our Female and Male Athlete of the Year awards, and those are going to be presented by Mr. Forbes.
Thank you. We're going to keep this moving along just fine today. I had the privilege of coaching both of these two athletes this year. We had a tremendous year for Glenboro School. For our size of 60 plus kids in our building, we probably put up 14 or 15 banners this year. So I congratulate these guys for sure. That was an awesome year in our building. But I'm going to call them both up here right off the hop. So our female and male athletes of the year are Lexi Shear and Griffin Anderson.
Okay, number 6, Prairie Spirit School Division Merit Scholarship, $500 to 2 recipients, awarded to a student who throughout his or her high school years has demonstrated consistent effort in scholastic achievement and has exhibited qualities of leadership and service to others. And this will be presented by Jenny Parsonage.
Okay, the recipients of this award this year, there are 2 recipients, Jane McLean and Rylan Truelove.
Thank you, Jenny. The Prairie Spirit Teachers Association Scholarship for $500 awarded to a graduating student who is entering university with plans to pursue a degree in education, presented by Mrs. Gunnison.
I'm very pleased to present this award to somebody who actually helped me out in grade 7 math for the second half of the year, to Marley Rutherford.
Thank you, Mrs. G. The Gus Baltison and Evelyn Simmons Baltison Memorial Scholarship for $750. The scholarship was created to foster the pursuit of post-secondary education for high school students in the Cypress River area, and it will be presented by Jenny Parsonage.
I'd like to present this scholarship to Brooke Potman.
Actually, Jenny, I think you're doing one more here before you get to relax. The Robbie Edith and Sue Richmond Memorial Scholarship for $250, awarded to a Cypress River student entering a post-secondary institution to pursue nursing, education, or agriculture, and presented by Jenny Parsonage.
Okay, and I'd like to present this scholarship to Kendra Whitting.
Thank you, Jenny. The Sunrise Credit Union Scholarship, $1,000 to 2 recipients. Sunrise Credit Union Limited scholarships are awarded annually to students based on academic standing, leadership, extracurricular activities, volunteerism, and community involvement. The Sunrise Credit Union Limited Scholarship Program distributes up to $25,000 annually to deserving individuals, and it's going to be presented by Troy McGill.
Thanks, Ryan. This year, I'd like to present these 2 certificates to 2 deserving ladies. Anna Forbes and Kendra Whitting.
Thank you, Troy. The RBC Royal Bank Scholarship for $200 is awarded to a graduating student who has the highest mark in English 40S, and it will be presented by Mr. Dale.
This year's recipient with top mark in English 40S is Jane McLean.
Not as smooth as the drama production, but a little set change. No, the Cypress River Centennial Scholarship, awarded to a student, resident of Ward 2, exhibiting fine community and school spirit with excellent academic achievement, and presented by Megan McGill.
We have 3 recipients of this award. The Cypress River Centennial Scholarship is going to go to Brooke Potvin, Taryn Richmond, and Kendra Whitting.
Number 13, the Agriculture and Human Ecology Scholarship for $200, awarded to a graduate with the highest academic average who will be entering an agricultural course, human ecology course, or a recognized community college, sponsored by the municipality of Glenboro South Cypress and presented by Mayor Chuck Radford.
First of all, Yeah, we'll talk a little closer, that's all. Anybody needs them off? Good to go? Grad kids, you need them off? All right. This award's going out to Kendra Whittick. Kendra Whittick.
Thank you, Chuck. The West Toba Credit Union Scholarship for $500 is awarded to a student who has a record of outstanding school and community leadership contributions and is entering a recognized college or university to further their studies, and will be presented by Kathy Holmes.
On behalf of West Toba Credit Union, I'd like to say Anna Forbes is the winner.
Thank you, Kathy. The Tomlinson Award in memory of Carrie Svensson, $500, awarded to a student who has shown dedication and effort in achieving their personal goals and has high personal expectations, good character, and does their best regardless of the task or the result. Donated by Doctors Wayne and Cheryl Tomlinson and Connie Kemp in memory of Carrie Svensson, presented by Connie Kemp. Presented by Mrs. Wallace.
I am pleased to award this to Hayden Young.
Uh, 16, the Don Johnson Award for $500, awarded to a student who has made a positive contribution to their school and community, presented by Mrs. Wallace.
The Don Johnson Award goes to Kelby Deal.
Thank you, Mrs. Wallace. Under the Hill Farm Scholarship for $2,000, awarded to a deserving student entering an agriculture or golf program, presented by Chad Berry.
Congratulations, guys. Great job. And I'd like to present our award to Michael Whitting, please.
Thank you, Chad. The next award, the Fine Arts Award, sponsored by the Glenborough School Drama Group for $200, awarded to a grade 12 student who was a member of the most recent drama production, cast or crew, and made a positive contribution, and Mrs. McGill will be presenting this award.
I can't teach these guys for 13 years and not at least say a paragraph about them. So our Fine Arts Scholarship for Drama this year, our recipient is a young actor who first showed their acting skills off in Real Pirates Wear Tiaras. And this young lady went on to star in the leading role of Heidi Jekyll in this year's production of Villain School. I think her castmates would agree that she was in character from the get-go. She quickly memorized all of her 175 plus lines. She perfected those at home. And we all got a kick out of her trying to be tough and grab Jess's collar and be mean to him. I know that I admired the way she could switch from villain to princess in a blink. And she'll not only be remembered on stage, but also for her beautiful voice in our choirs over the years. I'm honored to present this year's drama scholarship to Kendra Whitting.
The second Fine Arts Award also is sponsored by the Glenborough School Choral Group program for $200. Awarded to a grade 12 student who was a member of the choral program and made a positive contribution. And once again, Mrs. McGill.
This one's just a paragraph as well. Our Fine Arts Choral Scholarship. This year it goes to a recipient who I would describe as the definition of hard work pays off. He came to me in his first day of grade 9 choir and said, "Mrs. McGill, I can't sing." And I replied, "Yet." He went on to work hard for the next 4 years in choir and on his own time at home. He's talented in both singing and acting, and we heard his unforgettable love song performances as Quasimodo in Villain School. I will miss him so much in our arts programming here at Glenborough School, but I know he's going to go on to find ways to include acting and singing in his future. So I'm so pleased to present this year's choral scholarship to Hayden Young.
Thank you, Mrs. McGill. Number 20, the Glenborough Health Auxiliary Scholarship for $750. Awarded to a graduating student entering a medical field, and it'll be presented by Brenda Tosh.
Thank you. I'm pleased to present this award to Jane McLean.
Thank you, Brenda. The Glenborough Royal Canadian Legion 71 Scholarship for $250. Awarded to a student who has high personal expectations and has been involved in the performing arts in or outside of the school community. The recipient must be pursuing a post-secondary education, presented by Vice President Ernie Bizaire.
On behalf of Glenborough Legion, I'd like to first congratulate all the graduates there on a fine year. And the recipient of the scholarship is Kendra Winnick.
Thank you. Number 22, the Biology Scholarship, sponsored by the Senior Student Council for $100. Awarded to the graduate with the highest average in the study of grade 11 and 12 biology and is continuing his or her studies. And the recipient is Jane McLean. So I'm going to present a few in a row here. I think Jane's biology mark was 99% as an average. The next award, the Physics Award, so the highest average in grade 11 and 12 physics. The recipient was Jane McLean as well. I believe her average in physics was 97. And then the Chemistry Scholarship for the highest average in 11 and 12 chemistry was also Jane McLean with an average of 98, I believe. Number 25, the Guild Insurance Group Business Education Scholarship for $500, awarded to a deserving student in good academic standing who's entering the business admin area of study at a post-secondary institution, presented by Cindy Pringle.
Congratulations, graduates. The winner of this scholarship is Lena Aitken.
Thank you, Cindy. The Glenboro Agriculture Society Scholarship for $1,000 awarded to a deserving student continuing their education or training in the veterinarian sciences and other fields related to animal husbandry in an agricultural setting, presented by Ernie Bazaire.
Hello again, everyone. The winner of the inaugural Glenboro Agricultural Society Scholarship is Kendra Winnett.
Thanks again, Ernie. The Glenboro Nurses Union Scholarship for $500 is awarded to a graduating student entering into a nursing program, licensed, practical, registered, or Bachelor of Nursing, presented by Mrs. Quinnison.
I'm pleased to present this scholarship to Brooke Potvin.
Thank you, Angie. The John Tosh Memorial Scholarship. Glenboro and Area Foundation Scholarship awarded to a deserving student who has participated or volunteered in sports programs within our school or the community, presented by Brenda and Glenn Tosh.
Thank you. The requirement to this scholarship is that they have to submit a survey, or not a survey, but an essay explaining how sports and volunteering has impacted them. And for the second year in a row, the essays were all outstanding. So we have 6 recipients this year: Michael Wittick, Marley Rutherford, Taryn Richmond, Jane McLean, Anna Forbes, and Griffin Anderson.
Thank you, Brenda and Glenn. The Scapty Harrison Pioneer Spirit Scholarship for $660 from the Glenboro and Area Foundation Scholarship. Is it awarded to a deserving graduate enrolled in a Canadian post-secondary institution, has demonstrated academic effort, and has been involved in many aspects of school and community life, presented by Mrs. Quinnison.
I'm very pleased to present this award to Anna Forbes.
Thanks, Angie. The Hill Horse Family Scholarship for $760, awarded to a student who's enrolled in university or college and planning a career in agriculture or related industry, presented by Ian Witherspoon.
On behalf of my Hill Horse family, I'd like to present the scholarship to Preston Shearer.
Thank you, Ian. The Queen Family Scholarship for $763, awarded to a student leaving home for post-secondary studies, is planning a career in the trades or technology industries at an approved institution, and shows evidence of community volunteerism and participation in sports and club activities, presented by Mr. Watson.
I'm pleased to present this award to Tyson Naismith.
Thank you, Bryce. The RM of South Cyprus Healthcare Scholarship, $2,116, awarded to a student who is enrolled in study courses in the healthcare field and has shown evidence of community volunteerism and participation in sports and club activities, presented by Mayor Chuck Radford.
I gotta make this quick, my off is running out. First of all, I should have said earlier, congratulations to the grad class of 2024 on behalf of myself and the Town Council Committee. You're on a bold journey right now. Have fun. You're now ambassadors of the planet. Look after this country, this province. Recycle, repurpose, reduce, reuse. I know Trinity does because it's all the backseat of her car every time she comes home. Behold, we send you the sheep amongst the wolves. Be the alpha wolf, not the beta wolf. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Be the predator, not the prey. Be a leader, not a follower, right? Get out there and do something. Don't be the sheep. Get out there and behave yourselves. And by the way, I'm on security night too, so you best be on your best behavior. All right, once again, Jane McLean.
Thank you, Chuck. The Bev Coates Turnbull Memorial Scholarship, $100, awarded to a deserving student enrolled in a post-secondary studies in the health-related field, presented by Trina Whitting.
That was kind of a tough act to follow. Congratulations, graduates. This award goes to Taryn Richmond.
Thank you, Trina. The Roy and Lorna Wallace Family Agricultural Scholarship, $1,745, awarded to a student planning a career in agriculture at an approved institution in Manitoba, and has shown academic achievement, community volunteerism, as well as a participation in sports, 4-H clubs, travel clubs, and drama, presented by Cindy Pringle.
I'm pleased to present this to Kendra Whitting.
Thank you, Cindy. The Glenborough and Area Foundation Community Scholarship, awarded to a student who participates in extracurricular activities or community services and is enrolled in a full-time regular program, apprenticeship program, or cooperative education program at a recognized Canadian post-secondary institution, presented by Al Deal.
Thank you. I'd like to present this scholarship to Anna Forbes, Jane McLean, Michael Whittick, and Landon Bowman.
Thank you, Al. Now, number 34, the Governor General's Medal, Bronze Medal, awarded to a student who graduates with the highest academic standing. Grade 11 and 12 marks are taken into consideration and presented by Mr. Deal.
Thanks, Z. You heard some of the marks earlier. Extremely impressive high school academic career for this young lady. Certainly going places. It's my honor to give the Governor General Medal to Jane McLean.
Thank you, Mr. Deal. The next is the Merit Shield, a plaque presented to a student who makes willing and cheerful contribution to the school, and it's presented by Mrs. Wallace.
I have a few things to say before I give this award out. So as Mr. Z said, the Merit Shield is a plaque that's presented to a student who makes a willing and cheerful contribution. So what I did was I collected some of the things that this year's recipients' classmates had to say about this person. So, she consistently shows kindness and goes out of her way to help others. She stands up against bullying and makes a conscious effort to include everyone. Despite any personal challenges, she always wears a smile, uplifting those around her. She's always going the extra mile to help those in need and to bring awareness to certain things in our school. She's a very kind person and is always there if you need her. She always shows great leadership in group projects and in class discussions. Her work ethic, volunteering, infectious joy, and substantial impact she has made on our community make her a deserving candidate. She exemplifies the qualities of dedication, empathy, and perseverance, making a difference both in and out of the classroom. So I couldn't have said those things better myself. Whether it's volunteering with social justice, the breakfast program, the canteen, grad, or any other place that she can lend a helping hand. This person is always enthusiastic to assist wherever she can, often without having to be asked. So please, please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Hope Watson.
Thank you, Mrs. Wallace. Next, the Student of the Year Award for $500, a plaque donated by the Glenborough School, and $500 donated by the Glenborough and Area Foundation, presented by Sandy Jarvis and Trina Whitting.
So I'm very happy to be here to present this. The plaque for Student of the Year says leading by example. The criteria they demonstrate must be school leadership and academic effort and have a positive attitude towards Glenborough School, Glenborough staff, and Glenborough students. It's not an easy task for the teachers to sift through all of the candidates who are worthy of this recognition. Academic effort is not just about top marks, it includes effort and being willing to help out others in their class. It is looking for the student who shows support for their team or group, not necessarily looking for the star. It is the student who volunteers in the community and in the school because they have been raised to volunteer and respect the importance of helping out when they can. This year it was acknowledged that the Student of the Year should be someone who their peers respect and think is worthy of the recognition, so they were asked for feedback. The comments made by his peers epitomize the qualities that the school looks for, and these are just some of the comments that came back. And this is the words of the students. He never puts anyone down or makes anyone feel judged or belittled. He represents a positive attitude every day while also displaying a great work ethic in his academics and extracurricular activities. He is always respectful to teachers and staff in the school. He always made an effort to be there for the boys and would schedule his work times around the team so he could be there to support his friends and peers on the team. He came to watch and support the other teams in the school, like the volleyball teams and the hockey teams. He's always willing to help out in class if you need a hand. It's not really a huge speech, it's just I had to use big font so I could read it. Besides volunteering in my class and playing on the baseball and curling teams, his extracurricular activities included managing the basketball team. Outside of school, he plays on the Canucks ball team, is a responsible employee at H&L, and has volunteered for the United Church, the Glenborough Community Development Corporation, and the Glenborough Trade Show. Now, besides all those nice things, I got to ask my class why he is a great person in our school and a role model. This is what my kids had to say. He talks to us about studying for his many quizzes and tests in Mrs. Sawatsky's class. He's there to support his baseball team, even if he has to sit on the bench. A couple of my boys watched him play and he said, Mrs. Jarvis, he struck out and he didn't even get mad or put him in a good mood, or put him in a bad mood, sorry. They also tell me he helps them learn, and don't worry, he won't just tell us the answer. He follows our classroom expectations of being kind, respectful, and responsible. He has been an amazing person for my grade 4 students to look up to, and he's a great leader in our Panther Pride. So add role model to the list of things that make him a great choice for Student of the Year, because he definitely leads by example. Please congratulate Tyson Naismith.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Jarvis. Congratulations, Tyson. Okay. Now, okay, now the graduates are going to head back to the outdoor classroom to get on their cap and gowns. Just ask the audience to be patient here for a couple minutes, and once they're ready, they'll start lining up over here, and I'll kind of give you a 1-minute countdown until we're ready to go again. Thanks.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside our heads and you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. Our faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be another. Sometimes I'm around to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes I knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going. I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on.
He came home from school one day Grandma had not laughed. They have daycare for September. And we just lived in the library. It was lovely.
Okay, seems like we're very close. If you want to find your chairs again.
Chasing girls and burning gas. And one day you wake up, you're tossing up in cabs. Gonna sing loud. Good times go by too fast. Yeah, I wish time would take a little slower. Sometimes it feels like a blink and then it's over. Better show it. Better make it last. Live it up while we can, 'cause the good times go by too fast.
Lena Margaret Aiken. Lena's parents are Ian and Rowena Aiken. Lena plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon in the Network Administration Technology program. Griffin Lee Anderson. Griffin's parents are Corey and Robin Anderson. Griffin plans to attend Lake Region State College in Devils Lake to play hockey and baseball while obtaining a liberal arts degree. Jess Benjamin Baker. Jess's parents are Josh and Elena Baker. Jess will be entering the workforce. Landon William Bowman. Landon's parents are Becky and Ernie Bezaire and Will Bowman. Landon plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon to obtain his welding certificate. Kelby Andrew James Deal. Kelby's parents are Ryan and Laura Deal. Kelby plans to play junior hockey in the fall with plans to attend university in the future. Anna J. Forbes. Anna's parents are Corey Forbes and Leanne Gates. Anna plans to attend the University of Calgary to obtain her Bachelor of Arts degree with hopes of becoming a lawyer in the future. Anna will also be joining the University of Calgary Dinos fastball team this fall. Jane McLean. Jane's parents are Devin and Andrea McLean. Jane plans to attend the University of King's College in Halifax to obtain her Bachelor of Science degree, with plans to enter medicine in the future. Jane will also be playing volleyball for the Blue Devils while attending school there. Tyson Brian Naismith. Tyson's parents are David and Anna Naismith. Tyson plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon in the Pipe Trades program. Trinity Nordell. Trinity's parents are Tiffany Nordell and Chuck Radford. Trinity plans to attend University of Brandon's Winnipeg campus this fall to pursue a Bachelor of Psychiatric Nursing degree. Brooke Alice Potvin. Brooke's parents are Greg and Janice Potvin. Brooke plans to attend Brandon University to obtain a Bachelor of Nursing degree. Tristan Kenneth Charles Radford. Tristan's parents are Charles Radford and Tiffany Nordell and Lisa Radford. Tristan will be entering the workforce. Taryn Dawn Richmond. Taryn's parents are Bren and Tasha Richmond. Taryn plans to attend the University of Manitoba to pursue a Bachelor in Human Nutritional Sciences. Marley Renee Rutherford. Marley's parents are Ryan and Christy Rutherford. Marley plans to attend Minot State University while pursuing a degree in physical education. Marley will be playing hockey with the Minot State Beavers. Lexi Shanlin Shearer. Lexi's parents are Ryan and Wendy Shearer. Lexi plans to attend Lake Region State College in Devils Lake to play volleyball while obtaining a liberal arts degree. Preston Elwood Shearer. Preston's parents are Mark and Christy Shearer. Preston plans to attend the University of Saskatchewan to take his diploma in agronomy in the fall. Rylan Nelson Truelove. Rylan's parents are Jeremy and Renata Truelove. Rylan plans to attend Brandon University to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree with interest in physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Hope Serenity Watson. Hope's mother is Angela Watson. Hope plans to enter the workforce with plans to pursue early childhood education at Assiniboine Community College in Brandon. Kendra Renee Whitting. Kendra's parents are Chad and Aaron Whitting. Kendra plans to attend Brandon University to obtain a Bachelor of Science degree focusing on pre-veterinary science. Michael Scott James Whitting. Michael's parents are Chris and Abby Whitting. Michael plans to attend Assiniboine Community College in Brandon for agribusiness and then continue his education with an agricultural equipment technician apprenticeship. Hayden John Liam Young. Hayden's mother is Raylene Young. Hayden plans to enter the workforce for a year and then attend college or university in the future. Thank you, Mr. Deal. How about one more big round of applause for our graduates? This time I'd like to welcome to the stage our guest speaker, Mrs. Sandy Jarvis.
So hello again, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Mrs. Sandy Jarvis. I'm usually teaching a variation of grade 3 and 4, or teasing the older kids in the hallways. I was really honored that this class asked me to do their speech because they'll always hold a special place in my heart. They were my first Glenborough class when I started teaching at Glenborough School. I taught them kindergarten. Then they couldn't get enough of me, so I also taught them grade 3, and then I taught them grade 4. Some even spent 6 years of Sundays with me at Sunday school. And 2 came back to volunteer in my classroom, so it's been a lot. There, of course, have been some students that I just want to mention that I have got to teach over the years, but who are not here, didn't stay to graduate with us, like Katrina, Skylar, Taylor, Tony, and Gallagher. I did always wonder if Gallagher left because Anna kept picking him up and moving him where she wanted him to be. We know he's not in the hole behind the school where I threatened to bury kids, because in the middle years, some of the boys got together and found Gallagher via social media to prove that I had fibbed. There have been some I didn't teach and they did not graduate here, like Mohammed and Keegan. Some of today's graduates didn't get to have me for 3 years as their teacher because their parents weren't on the ball to get them to our school early enough. But when they did move here, they learned to take my teasing in stride, and they realized quickly it's easier to engage with Mrs. Jarvis in the hallways like you've known her forever than try to avoid eye contact or ignore her. At first I thought I was going to do this as a roast, but then I heard Mr. Forbes is also talking to you later, so I'll leave that to him. And I really started to think about my time with you guys in grade 3 and 4. And I think no matter where you went to school, 9 and 10-year-olds live by the best life rules. So I'd like to remind you of these life rules. That sometimes as you hit middle years in high school, get overshadowed by hormones and brain development and peer pressure. And I encourage them to use these rules as you leave Glenborough School. My apologies that I am going to use some class-specific references that, for some of you graduates who were not here with us. Again, that's an issue you need to deal with your parents. If there is a cause you're passionate about, like cancer, the local rink, the dugouts that got blown away in a big storm, or animal welfare, we do what we can to help out. We put our hearts into it, we paint rocks, we have hot dog days and pizza days, we collect bottles, we collect cans, and we collect pennies. We take school-wide polls and we dance. So as you go forward, I want you to find causes that mean something to you and help do something to make the world a better place. Your contribution will never be too small. And speaking of dancing, this group loved to dance. Not only did they have a dance-a-thon to raise money, and they danced till like sweat was dripping. During the day, sometimes we'd have to just stop. Hey, Mrs. Jarvis, can we have a little dance? So we'd have to have a little mini dance party. But then by middle year's dances as a chaperone, and a lot of them didn't dance anymore. So I want you to find what makes you happy. Do what you enjoy and don't worry what others think. I know it's cliche, but the world would seriously be a better place if we all danced or did what we loved without worried about anybody else. And the world can be a confusing place. If we need to process something we hear in the news, you need to talk about it. You need to look into it. You have to try to understand it. It's funny now, but the day the Red Power Ranger attacked his roommate was really a tough one for our kids. We had to talk about it. We had to look it up. We had to figure out why that Red Power Ranger would do that. It was rough. So sometimes you have to look into things and hear other people's voices to make sense of the world and know that you have other people that you can talk to about. I used to have a high shelf in my room where I liked to hide the good paper, you know, the colored paper that was not construction paper. The tall kids could still get a hold of it. And then they got annoyed that only the tall kids could get it, and they always had to ask people for it. So they asked me to do something to fix that. I offered, I'll put the paper down lower. No, they didn't want the paper down lower. They wanted to all be able to reach the high stuff. So I got a stepping stool. So I want you to look for ways to make the world fair and to remember that fair isn't always equal, but to always reach for the high stuff. I went to a PD about doing Shakespeare in the early grades, and they were like, yeah, let's do that. So we did a young version of Romeo and Juliet, and I encourage you to be a lifelong learner and approach everything with excitement, as you guys who argued over who got to be Tybalt and Mercutio to fight with the meter sticks in Romeo and Juliet. We also have to have each other's backs as you go forward. Like when we find a deodorant in the boys' bathroom and we don't want anyone to smell bad, so we all share that deodorant. And we put it away so it's there for the next gym class. So I don't recommend repeating that exact example. Just remember to be there for each other and help when you can. And when jobs need to be done, and there's going to be jobs in life that you don't want to do, you still need to get organized and get them done. It does make it better, though, if you give your cleanup groups cool names. Like the Backroom Boys, no, the Backroom Brothers, the Elves, and yes, I do hoard stuff the kids make me, Library Ladies, the Odd Job Squad, and Team Northside. Makes it much better. So if you have jobs that aren't great, don't be afraid of hard work, but find ways to make it more enjoyable. Maybe in your future careers, you could get people to give yourselves little names to get it done. And my last and most important part, because while we would love life to all be full of rainbows and sunshine, sometimes someone's going to have a shart. And we have to have a strategy and know who we can talk to come to the rescue. Because life is full of sharks. And we need people to help us deal with it, without judging it. And this person's friend didn't judge that person. She just helped give some feedback, and then the person asked if that was all right, and that was good feedback. That's what they should do. Yes, definitely. So class 2024, I hope some of these rules to live by will stick with you after tonight. And I hope the very best for you in the next stages of your life. It will be so weird not to see you here next year, but congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Jarvis. Next, we have our valedictorian address. And this year, the students actually got the opportunity to vote for their own valedictorian, which is something different than in the past. So I'd like to welcome Anna Forbes to the stage, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anna Forbes. It is an honor to stand before you all to give the valedictorian speech to my graduating class of 2024. A tribute to years of hard work and personal development. Like most of my classmates, I have been going to Glenborough School since kindergarten. That is 13 years of memories and achievements. Now we sit here, graduated from high school, about to start the next chapter in our lives. Our class has been through countless ups and downs together. We had to experience a global pandemic that had us all learning from home over Zoom. We were in grade 8 when the pandemic hit, and by the time it had ended, we were almost 2 years into our high school. When we had freshly gotten our licenses, we had to experience some of the highest gas prices the province has ever faced, which made it hard to find a willing driver for parties. This didn't stop us from making the most of our high school careers, though. As a class, almost all of us participated in the sports offered by the school, contributing to the countless banners on the wall. As an athlete myself, I will be forever grateful for the amazing sports experience I have had at this school. We have had many events and opportunities here that I can say will be remembered forever. In our time at Glenborough School, we were able to contribute to hosting 2 provincial championships. The girls' basketball team was able to win 3 back-to-back provincial banners. The boys' basketball team was able to win 3 back-to-back zone banners and a provincial one. The track team was also able to win 3 back-to-back provincial banners. Many cross-country, golf, and volleyball banners were added to the walls as well. My classmates have put in countless hours to achieve these goals, and they should be recognized for it. I must also take time to acknowledge the students who volunteered to put on these events. Without you, these events would not be possible, and you deserve to be recognized as well. Besides our athletic accomplishments, our class has had many individual and academic achievements. I wish I could recognize all my classmates for their individual efforts, but there are simply too many, and it would take too long. We would not be able to do all that we have without the teachers and coaches at this school. The teachers that got us here helped make us the people we are. Thank you to your many extensions on assignments. We are all high school graduates. We have had many different teachers along the way, each contributing to our academic experience with their own advice and lessons. They pushed us to be the best versions of ourselves while preparing us for what's to come. So thank you, teachers. Thank you for putting up with our complaining about assignments, our random off-topic questions, and our constant talking. Writing this speech gave me a chance to reflect on everything I will miss about this class in Glenborough School. This class is going in many different directions to pursue their passions and goals. Some of us are going off to university, some off to college, and some are going to join the workforce. With everyone going off on their own paths, I would like to take this opportunity while we are all sitting here to give one final sentiment. Who has all said, "I can't wait. I can't wait to graduate. I can't wait for summer," or "I can't wait till I get my license"? Now those can't waits are all going to be memories. Memories of night in the school when we played hide and seek for hours. Memories of chasing the grade 1 kids around at Panther Pride events. Memories of watching the drama production and seeing Hayden give his amazing monologue. We've all grown up together, seen each other at our best and our worst. We have laughed together, cried together, tattled on one another, and then stood up for each other. When you look back at our high school experience in the future, you most likely won't remember that one test you bombed, or that assignment you spent hours doing. The memories we made will be the ones we made with each other. So I leave you with this. Live in the moment now. Enjoy the memories while you're making them, and try not to live for the future. To quote Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. So as we leave high school to start something new, remember to experience as much as you can in the moment. Take time to enjoy the journey and not just the reward, because that new thing that you can't wait to do will be here before you know it. So let's live in the now, have a great day, and not worry about how we might be feeling tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Anna. Very well said. The grad class this year showered with congratulations from their parents, family members, Glenborough staff, students, probably some younger peers as well. This year, though, is a little bit unique because they also received congratulations from a Canadian astronaut. The grade 12s know we went on a field trip back in grade 7 to see my close personal friend Chris Hadfield speak at Brandon University. So I reached out to my close personal friend, and he was kind enough to send some congratulations to you. So in your little package, there's a letter from a Canadian astronaut that says congratulations and some other nice stuff. I guess all those Twitter DMs that Griff sent back in grade 9 science, it paid off because he was able to come through in the end. Now we're going to get a chance to throw some caps. So if anyone wants to take a picture, now would be the time to get your either a nice picture before they throw or get ready for your action shot picture. Okay, looks like we're pretty close. I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you chuck them. Okay? I'll say 3, 2, 1. Go on, use the pause after 1. 3, 2, 1, throw. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this concludes our graduation ceremony. Thank you so much to all the friends and family and community members and everyone that was able to make time in their day to come celebrate our grad class. The grad parade is taking place at around 5 o'clock. It starts here at the school, so hopefully you're going to take in that. So I'm not sure what time it is, but you got a few minutes to mingle and maybe congratulate the kids. Thanks a lot.
Like